Hi, my name is Claire and I'm a grade 10 student at Amerigo, Houston. Due to the global pandemic, I, like many other students around the world, am unable to travel to the US to begin the school year in person. However, with the Amerigo Start Anywhere program, I can still keep ahead of my studies online. Once it's safe to come to the US, I'll seamlessly transfer to in-person classes and life at the Amerigo residence. The Start Anywhere program is very different from all other online schooling. To show you guys, I'm going to have you join me as we go through a typical day in my life. Through Start Anywhere, I'm able to take college preparatory classes, even AP and honors courses, online at home. The classes are taught by US teachers and follow the traditional American curriculum. I can easily access all of my classes in Start Anywhere through the Canvas platform, one of the top-ranked online learning platforms in the world. It's very simple to navigate. Here, I can see all the courses I'm taking, look at my to-do list to see what I need to accomplish, and even check my grades. So my first class of the day is one of my favorites, Bio Beyond. It's a biology course that I'm taking concurrently, which means that I get both high school and university credit. Here's what most of my lessons look like. Here, I'm traveling inside a cell to learn about energy transfer. Unlike remote learning courses, which mainly consist of video lectures, my lessons with Start Anywhere are interactive. This means I'm provided with questions and quizzes throughout each lesson to make sure I'm understanding what I've learned. All of my classes have simulations, videos, and virtual reality activities like this one. These lessons really help me understand the course material. There are no traditional tests in my Bio Beyond class. Instead, I'm graded by completing interactive activities on each page. I love how my Start Anywhere classes are interactive. Here, I'm connecting DNA in the right order. There is a final exam, so as I'm participating in lessons, I take notes along the way and add them to the study guide provided. Most of the learning happens by taking part in hands-on activities like this one. Every action, whether I get it right or make a mistake, provides feedback, so I'm learning as I go. When I complete an activity, I usually have to answer follow-up questions that help me learn more about the topic. Sometimes I have offline activities as part of my coursework, like completing additional research or interviewing people. I really like the live lessons. Every week, my teacher does a live lesson and students join in. It's all done like a traditional American classroom learning environment. This is what my live classes look like. They're also recorded, so I can access them later if I need to go back to review a topic. Since this is biology, right now every student is drawing a diagram of an atom. My teacher provides instructions and together we collaborate with students answering questions and discussing topics. When I prepare for my final exam, I like to go back and watch each of these recorded sessions to study. Okay, next I have my ARC course. One of the reasons that my family and I chose Amerigo was because of the strong English language learning courses it provides students. All Amerigo students take an academic reading and composition course. We learn vocabulary, read interesting books and articles, and work on college-level writing, such as university entrance essays. Today in my ARC class, our English language learning assistant is teaching a live lesson to me and my classmates. The class sizes are very small, less than 15 students, and we're divided based on our English proficiency level, so I'm learning alongside students at the same level as me. We're working on punctuation today. The ELL assistant is showing us examples and questions and encouraging the class to participate. With Start Anywhere, I also have access to a platform called Voxy, an ELL platform where I can work on my learning even more. When I first started, I took an assessment test and then received custom courses and learning plans based off of my English level, goals, and even my personal interests. As I grow and learn, the questions get more difficult to make sure I continue to be challenged. Next up is my chemistry class. I find the class super interesting because it's built around real-world examples. I really like seeing how my lessons apply to a setting outside the classroom. The cases we study involve topics like medication, pollution, and forensics. Today in class, we're helping build a nutrition bar to feed malnourished children. Through the interactive online program, I get to play the role of a scientist helping to build the food. The lessons do a good job of making me feel immersed in the story and keeps me engaged as I'm learning new concepts. Some of the concepts in the class are pretty complex, but it's taught in small, manageable pieces, so I can keep up. To show you guys another example, last week in class we were building an atom. A lot of the lesson is hands-on, which helps me understand and remember the information better. There are also a lot of questions throughout each lesson, and it makes me stop and think about what I'm learning. If I get any questions wrong, I'm given guidance to help me find the right answer. I don't lose any points, it's all to help me learn. My favorite part of this class are the virtual labs. They simulate the labs that I'll be doing in the classroom once I arrive in the US. Here, we're identifying different compounds by weight. The labs ask me to measure things, combine chemicals, and even burn them to see how the mass changes. Then, just like an in-person lab, I keep track of all the data and write a report. Now I have to work on homework for my modern US history class. Everything I need is on the front page of the class. Up here is contact information for my teacher, who I can reach out to anytime with questions through email or phone. I have access to a calendar, which shows me all of my upcoming assignments. So this week, we're learning about the difference between primary and secondary sources, and there's a small project we all have to do. Back on the front page, I can also sign up for a one-on-one session with my history teacher in case I have any additional questions or need extra help. To make sure I'm staying on track and achieving my academic goals, I use this PACE chart. It helps me keep up with assignments and prepare for any upcoming tests or projects. During my weekly check-ins, I review my PACE charts with my learning success coach. This reminds me, I do need to start preparing for this test. Down here, I can find a schedule of upcoming live lessons and links to all the recorded live lessons the class held. I'm going to brush up on one of the lessons right now to prepare for my test later this week. One thing that I really like about Start Anywhere is that I can work at my own pace. I can review anything I don't understand, and I can also work ahead if I want to. Alright, I'm feeling more prepared for this test. Next for this class, I have a group project I'm working on with a few of my classmates. I take the class with other international students, as well as students based in the US. I'm a big fan of the group work because it gives me a chance to socialize and work with others. For the project we're currently working on, we have to create a presentation together and eventually present it to the class. I'm feeling good. We got a lot done on this call. All Amerigo students are enrolled in the University Advantage program, which is a program designed to help us get into the school of our dreams. Through the University Advantage program online, I've been assigned specific projects and tasks to prepare for my university applications. Right now, I'm meeting with Mr. Brown, my university guidance counselor, and we're working on creating a list of universities I'm most interested in. I also take practice TOEFL, ACT, and SAT exams. Through Amerigo, I have regular test preparation sessions and unlimited online practice tests, so I can really see my own improvement. Today, I'm taking part in a college readiness webinar. A college admissions director from Northeastern University is walking us through what highly selective admissions means and how we can best prepare to be accepted. When I was applying to Amerigo, I applied for the UAP honors track, and I was so excited when I was accepted. Through the honors track, Amerigo provides me with extra support for applying to universities. That includes individual meetings with Amerigo's Director of University Advising, who helped me make a long-term plan in how I can get into my dream school. Honors track students also get extra consultations, additional webinars, and further help with our essays. As I've mentioned earlier, I have regular check-ins throughout the week with Amerigo staff members and my learning success coach. Right now, I have my weekly check-in with my assigned Amerigo staff member, Mr. Simon. We usually talk about how I'm doing in my classes and if there's anything I need help with. Then we set goals for the week. It's great to have that time to talk about my studies and build a relationship with Mr. Simon. He works at Amerigo Houston, so when I move to in-person classes, I'll get to see him every day. In addition to my campus staff meetings, I have regular check-ins with my learning success coach. She is in direct communication with my teachers, monitors my coursework, and makes sure I'm completing my assignments on time. I also have regular meetings with my English language learning coordinator, who helps monitor my English language growth. Finally, whenever I feel like I need extra help in any one of my classes, I can schedule a one-on-one tutoring session with the Amerigo staff. My homework and classes are done for today, so now I can relax and hang out with my friends. Right now, I'm participating in a spelling bee tournament with them. So one thing I love about Start Anywhere is that even though I'm not physically on campus in the US yet, I'm already becoming friends with students at my Amerigo campus. My campus regularly hosts live Zoom sessions and events like this spelling bee, so I can interact with the people I'll be living on campus with. All the activities have been really fun. We've played online games, had trivia nights, and even participated in a dance challenge. I also like how I can still make meaningful connections with my teachers and classmates. There are a lot of drop-in sessions with American students, and I get to work on a project with them over the course of my Start Anywhere experience. It's reassuring to know that I will already have formed friendships before I even arrive on campus. I love my Start Anywhere experience, but I'm also excited for when I can travel to the US. I'm looking forward to meeting in person all the new friends I've made and continuing my American education with them. Once I arrive in the US, I'll transition to my in-person high school and move into the Amerigo residence. The grades from my completed online courses will transfer to my American high school. The process will be seamless, which means I can hit the ground running once I arrive. Okay, that's the end of my day. Thanks for coming along and seeing my Start Anywhere experience.